Hi, welcome back to Math with me, Marisol Lopez, your second grade math virtual content specialist. Think of me as your teacher's helper. In this unit, we have been working with money and data, and today we will extend our learning by learning about measurement. Are you ready to get started? Today we will be answering the following question. How can you measure using an inch tile? What does it mean to measure? What is an inch tile? Do not worry if you do not know what this is. I promise you, by the end of this video, you will know what it means to measure and you will know what an inch tile is. The word measure, it means the exact size, weight, or amount of something that is found by using a ruler, yardstick, scale, or similar device. I see people measure for different reasons. Construction workers measure pieces of materials such as wood when they are building a house or any other structure. This is important to make sure that all pieces are the correct size so that the building is steady and strong. When you go to the doctor, or maybe even your parent at home might measure you to keep track of how tall you're getting. Sometimes people measure rooms to see if a piece of furniture will fit inside of their home, office, or classroom. As you can see, there are so many reasons that people measure. There are also so many different tools that are used to measure. Some people use a measuring tape, such as this one. Some people use a ruler, and some people use inch tiles. So this gray box right here, this gray square, is an inch tile. It says we can use these to measure the black line below. Notice that in the center of the square tile, it says 1 inch. That must mean that this square is also equal to 1 inch. How many inch tiles long is the black line? We will try it together. One important thing to note when measuring an object is that you have to align the starting point of that object with the starting point of the line. So the start of the black line to the start of the inch tile, just like this. You can see my little red helper line is showing me that they're aligned. Then I'm going to take another inch tile and put it right next to that inch tile with no gaps and no overlaps. Again, the little red helper lines are appearing to help us. Look at that. The black line is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inch tiles long. And the reason why we use that word about is because we're estimating. Notice that the last inch tile is slightly longer than the black line. So it's not an accurate measurement, but it's close. So I'm going to type in here 8 inches long, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Let's try another example from today's lesson. Drag the inch tiles to measure the length of the pencil below. Once again, click on the inch tile. It has the blue squares. When you see the cross, you can move it and align that inch tile edge with the pencil point. Next inch tile right next to it, no gaps or overlaps. Next. So far we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, I think we're done. This pencil is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches long. Very good. You're doing great measuring with me. Let's look at another example from today's lesson. Read with me. Norberto begins measuring his pen with his inch tile. He marks off where each tile ends. After 2 times, he decides this process is taking too long and starts to guess where the tile would end and then marks it. Explain why Norberto's answer will not be correct. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to analyze this problem. All right, time's up. What do you think? Do you think Norberto's idea is a good one? I think Norberto's idea is not a good one because already looking at the space between the lines on the pen, I can see that the space between 2 lines in some areas is wider than the others. This will not give us an accurate estimate. Norberto would have done a better job just using the inch tiles like we did. You will now have the opportunity to try this at home. Let's read these instructions. It says, measure as many of the items on the list below with an inch tile that you have either in school or at home. If you do not have an inch tile at home, do not panic. You can place a sheet of paper over this inch tile and trace it with a pencil. Then you can ask your grown-up to help you cut it out and voila, there you go. You now have an inch tile. You may want to trace that inch tile on the sheet of paper several times and cut out a few more inch tiles with your grown-up. It will be easier for you to measure the objects with more than 1 inch tile. Once you have cut this out, you can now go on your scavenger hunt to find and measure these objects around your home. You will want to measure the length of a picture frame, the length of a cell phone, the width of a desk or how wide it is, the height of a book. You're going to write these measurements in the blanks here where it says approximate length in inches. And don't forget to save your work to show it to your teacher. Wow, mathematician. Today was our first day learning how to measure objects using inch tiles, and you have already made amazing progress. Don't forget to save your work to show it to your teacher. Keep up the great work, mathematician. Until next time, bye-bye.